Gee, Plankton, is
Even
this
though I
a
do
new
not like
game?
AI that
Feels a
much,
bit
I'm going to
tingly.
explain why this video hits me so hard. That's SpongeBob now, cheerful, happy, kind, supportive, right? So Plankton, after Plankton used this machine on him, it changes his whole demeanor. He starts to see things in black and white from everything that happened to
Wait, that's
him,
not the slave setting.
for reality for what it is. Breaking his chains, waking up.
I'm finally awake, Plankton, and the world looks so ugly. Kindness
And
was
then he
just a
starts being
sponge
kind,
soaking up everyone.
which I think that sometimes too, like, what's the point of being kind if
You
people's
always
going to
wanted peace and quiet,
disrespect
Squidward.
you?
I'll give
And
you
then I
the
think again,
eternity.
like, I'd rather be kind than be mean because that's not me.
Hey, buddy, I
Being
found a
mean
new
isn't
game
me.
for you. It's called
And so it
Thinking.
gives Squidward the silence that he wanted, right? And so he tricks Patrick into thinking by getting the really hard math problems that he can't even solve because he's an idiot.
SpongeBob, this
And
ain't
Sandy
cute.
tries to tell him
Stop
that's not
this
him.
madness before I have to hurt ya.
And that when she kicks him, he says,
Your
basically
karate
says,
is based on strength. Mine
your
is
karate is
based on suffering.
based on strength.
Survival
Mine
of
is
the
based on
fittest, kids.
suffering.
Isn't that what Texas taught you?
And then he goes to Mr. Krabs for the
Final
guy that
boss.
sold
The
his soul
man
for
who sold
62
my soul
cents
for 62
to tell
cents.
him off too. 'Cause he don't even care about SpongeBob at all. He just used him to make money. And fired him a couple of times
I
as
don't want
well.
your money,
And so he
Eugene.
tells Eugene he doesn't want his money.
Eugene
He wants him to watch it
die.
die. So all Mr. Krabs does is count money.
A kingdom of
And then
silence, logic,
he
and
starts to
profit.
enjoy the silence
Finally, a world that makes
alone
sense.
and
Even you,
the world
Gary?
and the world and
Don't
the
you
world that only
recognize
the
the
only
habit
world that made
fed you?
sense. Even Gary don't want to be around him
I
anymore.
have everything, so why does
Nobody
it feel
does.
like I have nothing at all?
And so at the Krusty Krab,
Order up,
he's
but
cooking
there's
Krabby
no
Patties by
one left
himself,
to
but there's no
eat
one there to
it.
eat it. And so as it goes on, he begins to feel more and more
Everything I
empty as
touch
it goes
turns into
on.
the same emptiness I feel. Who is this yellow
And then he
boy?
finds an old broken
He looks
picture of
so
himself
stupidly
saying, "Who is
happy.
this yellow boy? He looks stupidly happy because that used to be
Happiness is
him."
a lie told by those who haven't
And then he
woken
throws
up
that
yet.
photo in the fire saying
Not
happiness is a
even the
lie.
jellyfish want to be in my
And the
world
jellyfish don't even
anymore.
want to be around him anymore. And then slowly but surely he
I
starts
want
to feel
you
bad.
too. I just wanted to feel something. Silence
And then he
is
goes back to
beautiful
Squidward
if
asking
you
him, but the
imagine
silence
it,
he wanted
Squidward.
worth it. Everything he wanted.
I gave you what you wanted.
So
Why
that's
are
what
you
he give
still
him what he
crying?
wanted.
Is the air of
And then he
reality
goes to
too
Sandy
heavy for you,
saying,
Sandy?
"Is the air of reality too tough for you,
Why do you
Sandy?"
still hold on to
Basically.
hope? It's
And
just a
then
seed of lies.
he asks Sandy, why does she hold on to
Hey,
hope? It's all
Patrick,
based
you
on
want to go
lies.
jellyfishing? Oh, wait, I forgot.
And he asks Patrick if he wants to go jellyfishing. And he's
You
still
spent your
trying
life
to do math
counting.
problems. He says,
Now,
"Oh, I
count
forgot."
the shadows, Eugene.
And he tells Eugene that he spent his whole life
62
counting,
cents, the
so
price of
count the
my soul.
shadows.
I should have
And
asked
then he
for
finds
more.
the 62 cents for that
They
for his
respect
soul,
me
and
now,
he
but
said he wished he could ask
why
for
does it
more.
feel like they're just waiting for
And
me
then
to
people start
die?
expecting, but it's like
You
they're
did this,
waiting for him to
Sheldon.
die.
You gave me what I needed
And
and
then
took what I
he
wanted.
tells Sheldon that
Who am
he
I?
did this.
I'm the monster they
He
made
gave him
and
what
the
he needed and
monster
took
I
what he
chose to
was.
be.
Basically feeling bad as it went on.
What have I done?
Slowly
I've
but
won,
surely,
but I've
he
never
feels
been more
bad.
defeated. Come back, please. I don't want
Basically,
to
the
feel
story
alone
here is
anymore.
see things for what it is, but don't lose your heart.
I miss
Don't
the
lose your
music,
soul.
Squidward. Please, play something.
And then it goes back to Squidward
It sounds
saying he misses
terrible,
the music
just
to
like
please play
always.
something.
No more math, Patrick.
And then he
Let's
smacks
just be
Patrick out at the
bubbles.
math problems and time. No more math.
I forgot
Let's
the
just be
answer, but I
bubbles.
remember your name, Spongy.
And then Patrick says he remembers his name, but
Take
couldn't
care,
solve the math
Sandy.
problems
I'm
basically.
so sorry I forgot
And
how
so he
to
gives
breathe.
Sandy back the air too, because he said he was
Still
sorry he
there,
forgot how to breathe.
behind all that
And then she
gray.
tells him that he's still in there
This is the real part for
underneath
Mr.
all that
Krabs.
gray. And
Our
it goes Mr.
home.
Krabs saying what the true meaning of the restaurant is, and
One
that's the
last
Krabby Patty.
experiment, Plankton, to bring
Him.
back the sun.
So he runs back to the chum bucket to
This will hurt,
bring back the
SpongeBob.
sun.
Are you sure?
I'm ready, Plankton.
Basically reverting back to who he was. Another lesson here too is
Still terrible,
don't
but
change
at least I
yourself
can
either.
hear it.
just to please people.
Dummy again. Yay!
Now that's what I call a fresh start.
One Krabby Patty with extra love.
And Mr. Krabs finally realizes
Welcome back, boy.
that
You're
SpongeBob
worth
that's
more
worth
than
it, not
only
the gold.
I missed you most of all, Gary.
Even telling Gary he missed him, he missed him most of all. They'll never leave again. And then he's ready to be happy again. But yeah, it really does teach you a lesson. See the world for what it is, but don't lose your soul, don't lose your heart, don't lose your identity. If you really are. And that's a really good lesson.